Is going quickly, but the good news is I have a this day only. You're the first to see it at $74.99. Come on in and take a look. It's big, and I'm gonna say, Samantha Brown, take it away. This is like, as far as I can tell, the largest capacity bag that you make, right?
It is the largest capacity duffel that I make, and you can fit as much in here as you can, a full 26-inch carry-on. This, of course, being a duffel, has no wheels or handles, so it's totally soft-sided. This is really for your big road trips, car trips. It's so heavy, I wouldn't want you to lug this through the airport, but it's got a lot of great features, including this mega big, everything's big on this bag.
Yeah.
So this is a pocket that is the entire length of the bag, really a compartment, and in here I've got hair tools, I've got brushes, I've got my hairspray, and you know what inspired me to make this is I travel a lot and I see a lot of dance competitions. Young girls do dance competitions, dance moms. I see a lot of women do pageants, and this is one of those bags that you can just pack to the gills and not worry about it. Throw it in your car and go. So, you know, parents, I want you to think about college coming up, packing up the kid, taking them to school, and knowing that there is no room for luggage in their dorm. So you're gonna want a real soft-sided luggage. It kind of folds like origami, which I love. It has this sort of Japanese, Asian-inspired tie, and then it opens up, and look at all that room. It is just this endless, I mean, I wanted to give you a bag that you never have to worry about filling. If you have a tremendous amount of stuff to bring, just bring it. And that's never me, right?
Right.
I'm always
Usually
like, okay,
you have to discard.
You're gonna wear these jeans for 4 days, girls, right? No, if you're gone for 20 days, you can bring 20 pairs of pants.
You could fit the entire dresser drawer in here.
You really can. Oh, sorry, I didn't see that overhead, sorry.
Yeah, you can really see a nice deep shot.
Perfect.
It's 21 inches long.
That's crazy.
It's 14 inches tall. It's about 11 inches front to back, so there is a ton of room here. It's durable, it's lightweight, and it is a one-day only price. Here's what you need to know. Samantha Brown kicked off her day here at HSN. She's the ultimate travel guru. She's the host of PBS's Places to Love. We love traveling with Samantha. We love her travel tips on Instagram. She also is bringing her packing cubes to the show today. If you see anything from Samantha Brown, know you have to call right now. We also have 5 flex pay on all of our travel items, all of our accessories, all of our fashions in the show. So it's an easy way to space out your payments over the next 5 months, interest-free. So this is, again, one of your most generous bags.
It's so big. It's so
and
big.
So beautifully
I found
made.
my ex-boyfriend from high school in here. It's just like, and there's so...
Really?
I mean, I love it because, again, you don't have to be precious with space. And I finally just wanted a bag that I can't put, again, I don't want to put wheels in a handle because if you check this, it's going to be too heavy. You're going to pay for the luggage. You're going to pay for overweight. But if you're doing road trips, you just throw this in and go. Now, I'm going to take everything out so that you can see.
And maybe we'll get a shot of all the colors in the meantime so you can start shopping. We have the black, we have the burgundy, and we have the navy. They will all go very, very quickly. We are already at a big discount. This is $135 at retail. If you are ready for spring travel, if you're ready to get ready for that summer vacation, if you want one duffel bag, you know, maybe it's an overnight with grandma, maybe you're gonna go visit the grandchildren, maybe you're moving, maybe you wanna put in a load of laundry and take it to the laundromat. I mean, really, there isn't anything you can't do with this bag. I mean, this is the kind of bag that I need just to go to the office and back.
Look at that. And so you start from that shot where they're totally packed, and then you go to this and it's totally flat. I'm gonna move these out of the way so you can really get a shot of the totally flat pancake that this bag becomes. So it has a superpower. It's a large capacity duffel that holds everything under the sun, yet it folds down flat to nothing. And again, if you have any storage space issues, and again, I'm thinking of kids going to college, or maybe you're going to camp and there's nowhere to put that big piece of luggage with wheels, this is the way to go. This is also a great use for this bag is to actually pack it. in a 26-inch or a 31-inch. And when you're going to like a really great place, now you have that extra bag. You're not paying for it, just in case you think you're going to be buying lots of whatever, wherever you're going to. Wherever you go to, if you have to buy a bag there, it's going to cost you a lot. Exactly, and it's never good quality.
No.
So it has two uses. It can fill up. It's like a whale of a bag. Never runs out of space, but then just condenses down.
I like that because it's also easier to store too. I mean, who has room?
Right under the bed.
Who has room for giant
closet.
luggage or big bags or suitcases? I'm in a small apartment. I know exactly how much room I have for my luggage, but I'll tell you what I don't have room for is something like this, but this is how big it is when it expands.
It's so much space.
And
it's
then
beautiful.
It's got that nice little slot on the back, right?
Yes,
so you can
so
carry it as well.
You could put this on wheels of the handle of luggage if you need be. It has extra long drop handles, and it's got great features for what is usually just a big open bag. So you've got the front pocket here, you've got your peace of mind pocket in the back, and then you've got great organization, which I showed you in between. But look at how the difference, where it goes to. It goes from big guy to absolutely flat pancake.
I mean, it is
so
giant.
you could just keep this in the back of your car, in the trunk, just in case you need to go somewhere or you're packing things
Maybe
up.
you're headed for a picnic and you need a blanket, you need all the goodies, you need maybe some items that you will always keep in the trunk of your car. You could even put your groceries in it to keep them from rolling around the back of that SUV. If you do want the black, we have fewer than 300 available. This is all she has in her entire spring collection of luggage. Almost everything that she's presented today has sold out. So luckily we've saved some brand new items for our evening show. If you love the idea of getting quality luggage and great accessories to travel in, no one knows travel like our Samantha Brown, who's been to how many countries now? Over 60 countries?
Over 90
countries now, right?
Yeah.
Non-stop travel. I mean, if anybody knows how to pack and travel, it's you.
Yeah, and I do feel like I do spend a lot of time talking about the airport experience. And the fact is, not, maybe 40% of Americans travel, like just a lot through the airlines. It's really car trips. And so I wanted to make a bag that was really dedicated to that car trip, where you don't have to worry about space. You don't have to worry about how much you pack. You really truly can pack everything you want. But then there's a lot of, again, as I travel and I stay in hotels across the United States, especially convention hotels, I see what you have to bring, whether you're a dance mom with your girls, whether you're a hockey parent and you've got sports equipment and gear.
Uniforms.
There's just, you just want this big empty bag because you don't want to have to think about it, right? You have busy lives. You don't want to overthink about packing. You just want to throw it in and go worry about it later, right?
That's my kind of packing.
Yeah, exactly.
You just open it up, and you saw how nice and wide it opens up and how deep it is. So that way, if you do say, you know what, I just need to throw in everything but the kitchen sink and put it in the back seat of your car, you've got little weekend trips, you've got a little, fun romantic getaway, or maybe you're just driving back and forth to visit a relative or a family friend, or looking in on someone who's maybe, just had a baby or getting over a surgery. If you want this bag and you want it at $74.99, you have to call right now. We have the spinner luggage set coming up. We'll talk about our packing cubes. We have an amazing, cute little wallet for less than $19. So if you want Samantha Brown, you want to travel in style, these are amazing, incredible opportunities. Because I was just telling Samantha before the show that her luggage in my family right now is somewhere over the Pacific. As my parents fly back from Southeast Asia, they took your packing cubes and one of your bags on their whirlwind tour of Southeast Asia. My parents were like eating tarantulas in Cambodia. They were like walking through the temples in Thailand. I mean, they are adventurous. I'm like, you go. But I know that preparing for a trip can be stressful. And this takes all the sort of stress and anxiety out of prepping for a trip out of it. Because if you have the right tools, you'll be out the door in no time.
Yeah, and exactly. So, so true. And so many of my tools are for that, really being meticulous and really super planning. But then I just wanted my gosh, just throw it in and go. And so this is what that bag is. When I saw this bag, I just thought, I love it. I love the idea. It just, for me, it was like being a kid in a candy store. You've got so many great features. You've got a zippered pocket here on the side. You've got open slip pockets as well right here. And then I'm just gonna pack it out. This is my slimline packing cube set, 4 pieces. And to be honest with you, and I am being honest, you could fit 3 sets of these in this bag to fill it out. Again, it has the capacity of a 26-inch carry-on, but without the wheels and handle. It doesn't have any of that weight. So I think this is maybe 3 pounds totally unpacked.
Yeah, about 2.5 pounds unpacked. So the bag itself doesn't drag you down.
This is my favorite feature here, this extra long, deep pocket here. It's really more of a compartment. And this is where I'm just gonna, again, I'm not checking this bag. I'm just gonna, you know what? Do I wanna bring this? Heck, why not? I've got the space. Here's my brush. Then I've got my hair tools. And again, like if you are
no one's gonna tell you it doesn't fit in that bag because you can take it.
You got magnetic snaps that snap into place, and you can really fill it up. So even with this bag, even with these packing cubes, I have that much more space. The back, I'm gonna turn it around. It has a trolley sleeve, just in case you do have luggage, it can take the weight. Here's a little zippered pocket. This is where I keep my phone. So you can, again, pack so much in this, and then it folds down to nothing. So think about going to college, think about pageants, think about dance moms, think about sporting. If you've got kids that do a lot of sports, this is a great bag to have.
You gotta get it before it's gone. We have black, almost gone now. We have the burgundy, bestseller. Then don't forget about the navy. 1 day only. At midnight, that price is going back up, so you gotta lock it in now. Congratulations. Everyone's getting that Home on 5 Flex.